Hello everyone, today we are going to triangulate a new signal we found and finally get to exploring floor 14. So let's head over to PT Sierra, triangulate the signal, 40 thieves. Alright, now let's see, it's over there, eh? Okay, that's not what I expected. Actually, I didn't even know that there was anything here. Huh, well, would you look at that? I think we could have gone here like right from the get-go. Anything out here? Ooh, tier 2s? Yes, please. I need more planters. 40 thieves. It refers to me stealing all their loot.
This place looks like the science facility in Victor, but smaller. And filled with all sorts of projects I've never seen before.
I believe this was Mirage's private laboratory. She claimed that solitude was a prerequisite for her best work. We should have known it was for little more than concealing discoveries from the rest of us.
Well, she can't hide anything from us now. Let's see if we can find any clues that'll lead us to her.
Right? I picked that up. It never popped up, did it? Like, it didn't pop up what it was? This one, maybe? Okay, that's the power trim. And then there's the accumulator. So wait, is this all that this floor has to offer? Because from what you guys said in the comments, 40 thieves was the last one and the accumulator was the deepest? That can't be, right? I know, we still have a couple things to find. Yeah, including the excavator bit. I'm not 100% sure what just unlocked, though. It better not be the next drill bit and we fucked up. Let's scan the laptop.
Basnasite, monazite, laterite. These and hundreds of other diminishing resources on Earth we journeyed to Calyx for. What if all of them were replaceable with a single, perfect omni-material? A substance easily manipulated into anything we required and infinitely reproducible with time and effort. Sesamite is all of these things, and yet, to even a sophisticated observer, it initially appears to be worthless. The inherent molecular flexibility of it is recognizable at the atomic level, but activating that capability has resisted every methodology at my disposal. But if it is too perfect to have been put here unintentionally, the difficulty of unlocking it must be intentional as well. What if Calyx is a trial? I propose this only because I have read classified reports of a sergeant who stumbled across some kind of alien temple and a strange phenomenon that occurred there. It may be little more than my own exhaustion, but what if the key to unlocking Sesamite can be found at that temple too? Perhaps it is time to tell Pacific that I have found the miracle we were looking for.
Ooh, that could be interesting. Finding a temple like that. Alright, it seems like the laboratory floor is split into two areas. This upper floor, and then there seem to be random holes that lead farther down. Ooh. This looks pretty nice. So let's check. Did we miss anything up there? We did. Okay, so we still have something above ground. Well, on the top layer, let's put it that way. Let's go check that out real quick, because we cannot do anything here anyway. It seems to be leading us to over there. Yeah, there is something here, alright. Let's check that out. It is the HP glider. This goes all the way down to nowhere, apparently. Okay, and the rest is underneath here. Well, nothing above anymore. And over there. Okay, so it really seems like we have to be around this staircase. That's probably where another lab is or something. Or at least some sort of dig site. Doesn't seem like this holds anything else. I'm looking for a data bank and we almost completed every single item here. There's only a few left. So we keep unlocking these. What the heck does it even do? Okay, it just makes you go faster with the jetpack. I'm also looking at the recipe for the excavator bit Mark 7. That thing is cheap. We're producing a decent amount of sensor blocks, as well as sesamite ingots. We already have a ton of excavator Mark 6 as well. It's kind of nuts that it's not expensive. Alright, here's where I kind of see a problem, right? We have like 4 different recipes that we still have to uncover. I only found 2 so far. Like 2 locations that are still underneath the sand. I really hope that whatever we just discovered that didn't trigger It doesn't mess us up. Also, we have enough gold as well as sesamite ingots to upgrade PT Sierra. So let's go do that real quick. Alright, tier 7. That should be... well, it should be unlocking the last upgrade. 2,000 gold ingots and 500 sesamite. Honestly, that isn't that bad. Oh, wow, we can also unlock more speed. Now, that would be nice, but they cost yellow cores, which we're not even producing yet. Now, of course, another flippin' HP glide upgrade. Core boosting things. Core boosting sounds pretty interesting. Like a 0.10% speed increase for every yellow core we have. Seeing as you need so many, that could go crazy quick. However, we're nowhere near the time where we want to produce that anyway. And that is mainly because we still need a ton of green cores. I think what we should do real quick is just get out a couple of these. 8 in total. And I'm going to be placing some more pumps down, just to make the process a little quicker. Alright, there we go. Another 8 have been placed. This should be very easy to fill up if the jetpack would play nice with these roots. Alright, roots, get the fuck out of here. 500 pure diesel should last them a while. We just have to come by every once in a while and pick them clean. Thing is, I can already see the cacti. I doubt this has to dig very far, right? Also, you guys want to know a neat little trick with these sand pumps? If you're all the way at the bottom, like I am right now, just inspect one, and you'll get a little loading screen, and you get teleported to the top. In some locations, this should help out a lot. Alright, I think it's about time we upgrade the oil refinery again. Alright, there's one extra sesamite coolant production, should hopefully get this thing running at a better pace. Like, I think it's already running at 100% here. But this last little bit looks a little sketchy most of the time. You know, for making this modular, I really made this front piece pretty bad. And that's mainly because I put these over here. The bio-brick producers. I really didn't think about making it modular, though. Kinda up until this line right here. So everything back here is just kind of in the way and a pretty big mess. Alright, realistically what we need, I think, is more biodiesel unrefined. So I'll just be adding on to this real quick. Like, technically this should run because we just added an extra assembly that makes sesamite coolant. However, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna add one more to the mix. And this one should actually be pretty easy to put in here, because we can just grab from one of the main lines and then just add some coolant. Our gold ore seems to have stalled. And it's not smelting a lot either. Alright, let's head over to the foundry. Alright, man, why are you stalling? Yeah, why is it stalling? This does not seem like a foundry issue. Because that entire conveyor was empty. Alright, why are you not taking things out? Oh, I see, because it has scrap ore in there. Oh my god. I placed down the wrong inserter. Right, but that should work again. That is pretty good. It's backing up with some scrap ore. Alright, there seems to be a tunnel around here. However, I think that just leads to where that staircase is at, if I look at the map. Now, we're getting closer, but still not there. Interesting, I have to look straight at the wall for the other upgrade, so maybe we can already get that. So where does that lead us towards? Ah, presumably over to here. It is still a little ways down, I guess, in the sand. How do you get in here, though? Because that's just a platform. Is there anything else around? I don't see it. I think we'll have to see on that one. Alright, we got another triangulation. I'm just going to activate this one real quick, seeing as we already know where it is anyway. We don't really need it, but just to get it out of the way.
Out of order.
Out of order. Alright, that's exactly where that platform was, which over the course of time turned into a building. I'm going to go through the stairs route real quick, as there was some stuff over here as well. And there's the first one. HP Glide Tech. Come on, man. Get that thing out of here, dude. Oh, there's a bigger building. Okay. So what we saw, I suppose, wasn't really the floor, but a grated ceiling. Alright, let's go inside.
Everything in storage here was for drilling and exploration, but the containers are all marked as medical supplies. Weird.
I suspect this is where the mission to Sector Zulu was staged. A great deal of deception and authority was no doubt involved, and only Pacific could have accomplished it.
Alright, so this is similar to what we found on the freight layer. This is a storage room. Is this all tier 3? Oh my god. Hell yeah. I just ran out of those. I also see that there is a Lima sign here. And a bunch of upgrades. My power trim. Sweet. That one didn't show up again. That is kind of concerning. Or what is this then? Accumulator. There are still some others around, it looks like. That seems to be on the stairs. You know what, before we check that out, let's listen to this.
Preparation for our mission to the alien temple in Sector Zulu was an impressive display of secrecy and logistics. Colonel Paladin was correct in his assertion that the relocation of Production Terminal Lima was essential to our efforts, and he has secured the full cooperation of Sergeant Sparks. Pacific was also successful in quietly disseminating the memory loss compound I developed to everyone but the two of us, and I assured them that the mechanism of action would produce an amnesia that developed both slowly and selectively, built precisely for our purposes. As for the mission itself, well, this is where our troubles began. Upon entering the temple, several of us, myself included, were targeted by beams of light that fired directly from the cubes hovering within it. A separate thunderous shock occurred a moment later, knocking all of us to the ground, including the rebellious crew members who had been forced to accompany us. In the aftermath, our plans for the cubes themselves proceeded. Pacific assured me once again that all of them would be delivered to my laboratory, and that everyone else, especially the dissidents, would be led to believe the cubes were destroyed. The delivery never arrived. Fortunately, I have managed to retain the cube that I was attacked by, and I must admit to a certain fascination with it. In my case, I'm sure it is only the spirit of scientific inquiry, but it is possible that the others who were targeted have also found a way to appropriate their own cubes as a part of some personal obsession. Pacific assures me they will resolve this, recover the additional cubes, and on this subject, I will record a final observation, one that I believe may prove historic. I have analyzed my cube and determined what it is primarily composed of: sesamite. I am more certain than ever that these cubes are the missing link. They will show me how to activate sesamite into the substance that will save the human race. I was right about everything. Everything.
I figured our memory loss had something to do with the cubes. So much for that.
Yes, and my impression is that Mirage also has considerable gaps in her memory. However Pacific inflicted this substance upon us, I suspect they covertly did the same to her as well.
Well then, power trim. We got all the upgrades on this floor, yet we still haven't found... Actually, you know what? Can be that there's actually fragments. Damn it. No, don't tell me. Please tell me they're just laying about somewhere. It'd be really bad if we don't get them. Oh. I glitched out of the map somehow. So we had two that did not trigger. However, I don't see another upgrade that requires a recipe to be scanned. And there's no upgrades anymore. And this place also doesn't have any fragments. Let me restart the save real quick. Alright, I restarted the game. Well, went to the main menu and restarted the save. Oh, it's still locked. Alright, I'm quickly gonna go back to the other place. It looks like we can go down even deeper. Those are just some tiny holes though with scrap ore, so I guess we got everything on this floor. Well, I guess technically we don't, because we haven't gotten a pretty essential upgrade. And there's nothing over here either. That is kind of problematic then. If you all have any idea on how we can fix that problem, please leave it down in the comments. I would really hate to miss out on this, because the upgrade is so big. It basically doubles the excavation. I think with the tier 6s we have, we could technically get to mech, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the amount we have. Again, I think it's fine, but I'd much rather want to upgrade to tier 7. I will admit this entire thing in the first place is kind of weird. For this update has been out for like a month now. That seems like a glitch that should have been fixed a while back, but there hasn't been a small patch either since I bought the game. And that has been like 3 weeks ago. So that is quite concerning. Yeah, if you guys have any idea on if I just missed it somehow, which I kind of doubt because the Omni scanner didn't pick anything up, or how to reset and get the upgrades anyway, please leave it in the comments. I think the only thing I could think of is that there is something else we haven't explored, but I'm looking around and I can't really see anything else besides, you know, so many inserters on the wall here. That is not how you drill this stuff, my man. But hey, with that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I see y'all on the next one. Bye, everyone.